And just remember, hit that bell icon, hit that subscribe button. So hooks.
That body shot, I mean, is that something you've been working on? Twice you put him down with that.
Yeah, definitely. I love that. I feel I work the body really well.
So when throwing hooks, an awful lot of people will tense their arms, thinking that it's the arms that create the power, when it's not, it's the body. So what you want to make sure that you're doing is when you're throwing your hooks, you want to whip your body, throw your body into the punch, not your arm. Turning from the hips. All the power in boxing comes from the hips. A very good analogy for this is your body's like a bow, your arms are just arrows. Your arms are the direction of the power created from the body, created from the bow, sorry. It's the bow that creates the torque when you pull that back. And your body's the same, your body creates the torque, creates the power that whips those hooks in and damages people. So it's your body that does the damage, not your arms. So don't worry about that. So make sure when you're throwing your punches, you're driving the opposite shoulder back and turning that hip into it. So the one hip, opposite shoulder, they work together in unison. If you're working your lead arm, it's all nice and floppy, nice and loose. Do that nice and loose. So again, just whip it out. Think about a cowboy with a whip. It's exactly the same. It's not an actual whip on its own that does the damage. It's a momentum caused by throwing your body into it. So you're throwing that punch, bring it round, have the hip. Ripping those in. Now a lot of people saying to turn your hands, depending on how you're throwing your hook, where you're looking to land, depends on how you're going to turn your hand. Also, everyone's unique. Some people prefer throwing them hands thumb up, others prefer throwing them hands down and flat. Whatever you prefer. Personally, I don't like throwing my hand like that because I find it jars my wrist a little bit. I don't find I get the same connection as when I turn my thumb up to the ceiling. When I throw my punches, very rarely will I come over unless I'm almost like looping my hook in over into the temple. So unless I'm coming over, I don't tend to turn my hand side on. I just don't get the same connection, and I feel it in my wrist more than when I turn my hand thumb up. So again, depends. A lot of people would just say, no, you should throw it. You shouldn't, because if you don't like throwing like that, you don't get the same connection, the same power. Why are you going to throw it like that? Same as that side. So there it is. Simple. Throw your hands. How you want to throw your hands? Again, your hands is the direction of the power. It's this that does the damage. So these are just the pointers. Doesn't matter whether your arrow is fucking point up, point down, whatever, as long as that point is connecting to the target. So yeah, if you prefer throwing them thumb side on, throw it that way. If you prefer throwing them thumb up, throw them that way. I know a lot of people might kick off about this, but that's just my thoughts. Anyway, give this a try. So, absolutely ruining people with them. Some great hooking. I love watching some old school Ricky Hattons. His hooks were beautiful. If you haven't watched, this is the way he used to move around the back, move around his opponent, jump around. And as you jump round, you pull your opposite shoulder back to increase the leverage and increase the width for that punch. Jump round. As you jump your feet, almost a side on, you're pulling this shoulder back. And you just whip it in. Again, whip this shoulder back, put that guard tight. And that lines you up beautifully to come back with the opposite hand. I'll see you in the next video.